Alright, hello, I'm the Bowmeister. Welcome back to Minecraft. Last time, we made a bigger dent in that section over there. Making progress. So today, as I said last episode, we're going to start working on widening out the andesite way so I can eventually lay out... In fact, this section here is going to be brick. Or is going to be the other cartway, because there will be the pathway in the middle. This way here, pathway in the middle is just going to be plain Jane, nothing fancy. In fact, it's going to hold the redstone? Yeah, the redstone lantern thing, jig. Yeah, it's going to hold that so it can power the rail. This here is what I'm just currently laying down. I'll also eventually come through here. Pick that up here just a second. Put that there. Put this back. Okay. Because eventually, through here, I will put some more of those sea lanterns. I like the sea lantern lights. They can be very nice and vivid. I can see them from wherever. I don't know what's going on outside. Like, it's not even windy enough anymore for anything to be blowing around. Unless they're doing some work next door. Next to the house is an empty lot. Used to have a trailer. There's a shed, but it used to be a trailer. Property belonged to a woman, older woman. Her husband passed, and then she eventually passed, and they took the trailer. I don't know how long it had been since she passed before the trailer finally left, but they left just it's a smaller house. I think it's a house. Looks like it's a house. Whoa. And, oops. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to pause this. This is going to get cut out. Alright, I'm back. I forgot I locked the door this morning. It's got some creaking noise or something going outside my window, so I'm like, I don't know what's going on. To be safe, lock the door. No big deal. You know, my luck, somebody that I know is trying to get in the house. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm all alone with my headphones on. I'm trying not to get attacked by intruders. So yeah, Dad texted me after he got home from his trip, from his little jaunt. He's like, "Hey, you let me in?" Shit. Pardon my language. So that was slightly entertaining. Cat's still trying to play with some cardboard. I don't know if she's just feeling bored or what, but she has to do this now. She runs away. So, there's going to be a cut in the episode. I'm going to make this one 20 minutes long. I've been getting calls from 800 numbers lately. I don't know why. I mean, honestly and truthfully, I should probably change my number at some point. I've had this number for a decade. Actually, longer than a decade. I got this phone number back in 2006. No, 2007. Excuse me. Was it 2007? Yeah, it was 2007. That's when So I went to college. So I found my first year in the dorms. Moved out to an apartment. And at this apartment, we lived on the second floor of this apartment building. So I went out, no big deal. I think I left or something, and I was going to go like put my phone in my pocket or something, and I dropped my phone and broke it in half. It was one of those, it was a super cheap flip phone. It was like, I don't think my parents even paid anything for the actual phone. I think it was just, you know, available with the plan, so they got it. So I ended up with a two halves of a phone for a while there. And so when I got my own plan, my parents said, if you want, you know, if you need a new phone, you're going to pay for it yourself. You're an adult now, you can pay for it. Okay, no big deal. So I did. And I've had this number ever since I got my phone, which again is like 2007. So I've had this number for, it'll be almost 13. It'll be 13 years. 12, officially, it'll be 12 years at the end of December. That's a long time for a phone. For one phone number. I know most people back in the era of like house phones and whatever, no big deal. But cell phones, like especially like for example, my father, who can't really do much with phones, or who can't keep a phone together to save his life, keeps dropping it and stuff. You know, drops it, you know, underneath a loader and breaks it. Coal seam, you know, his number changes often. Mine hasn't changed, so I should change it eventually, and I will. Just a matter of getting around to it, really. Okay, so up. There we go. So we can start laying down this first row of andesite. Pop there, and walk it back. And see, I don't remember how far I've made it with this batch. I do know here that very soon I need to empty my wares here. So yeah, I've just been like, it's going to be intriguing to see what I'll do next with this thing. But yeah, kind of this month of August just hasn't really been too much of a, I haven't had really too much like enthusiasm for the month of August. Not necessarily a great month for me, and just like, whatever. That's just kind of my feeling right now. It's just, whatever. So, like, don't get me wrong. Can be a great month. I just don't feel it usually. So, must have been a cactus up there. Or something. Something was up there because I just picked up a stick. So like a lot of this recording stuff that I normally do throughout the month, I never had that. Oh, it's like there's the other day I'm just laying in bed, just, you know, hanging out. Like I should record, but I don't feel like doing anything. So I didn't record. I didn't do anything that day. I just laid in bed and watched YouTube, and so finally I got myself up and ate, and I was feeling a little bit better after that. After that, I was feeling a little better, so I don't know what's going on there. I really don't know anymore. No? Are we getting somewhere semi-close? We'll just dig out all this sand. so I can turn it into glass. So I'll be happy when I get the rails in, so eventually I can be like, okay, there's a treasure cart that's running around the entire area. Or find a way to like attach a treasure cart to a regular cart. I don't know how that would work yet. I'd have to work that out at a future time and event, place, whatever. So yeah, as I mentioned, my father is home because I had to let him in because I locked the door. So you may hear sounds coming in through the microphone. I mean, I can't expect the man to be completely silent. He's never one for being quiet, but he did say he'll try. I'm like, okay, promise to try. I'm not gonna hold it against you. This mic doesn't catch nearly as much sound as some of the others. As let's say if I use my Snowball. Thankfully, none of the recordings I'm wanting to do today need the Snowball mic for anything, so I'm good there if he needs to be loud or whatever. I won't be upset. I mean, he's a good man. As much as I get, much grief as I give him, I love him. He's my father. I do love him. I know I've been just rambly last few episodes, and I do apologize. I really didn't think about anything to talk about beforehand. Ooh, I do have something. The other day, as of, mind you, these are recorded in advance, so this is actually going to come out after the release. But, so yeah, this comes out after the release of Final Fantasy VIII is actually getting released to systems the 3rd of September. So, as you're watching this, 3rd of September is gone. 3rd of September is long since past at this point. And they released Final Fantasy VIII, the visual, or the remaster. And I am so hyped. Like, I am so excited to, play this game in a visual update. So I picked up... Whoa, I forgot that's water. I guess I can do that too. While I'm out here, just replace this all just with the... Why did I build it? Why did I do that? I don't remember why I did that. But yeah, no, I'll just work on replacing that with Andesite. Yeah, I'm super excited for it to come out. 8 was one of the first Final Fantasy games I've played. Between 8 and 10. I'm actually very much looking forward to beating the game at some point. It might be I might replace everything. I might just stop what I'm doing with everything. I won't do that. I'll finish my current game playthrough, which is We Happy Few, by the way. My free time game is We Happy Few. I finished Spider-Man a while back, and I love Spider-Man. I enjoy We Happy Few. I'm sad that it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Take that as you will. But it's not a bad game. Not a bad game in the slightest. It's just not as good as it could have been. If that makes any sense. I don't know. You'll get my review of We Happy Few when I get it. I do game reviews of games I've played, whether it's games I've done for the channel or games I've played on my free time. Check time. If you go to the, I think it's lordbowmeister.wordpress.com. I think it is. I think I did Lord Bowmeister for WordPress. You can check me out there. I do, like, I've done a whole bunch of review content based on games I have played lately. So any of my games that I've played, my free time games, I do reviews of those. I don't do like a rating system or anything like that for them. So don't expect like a super fancy rating system for like Spider-Man, but I do like gush over some of the stuff that I enjoyed about the games. Yeah, just I have a good time talking about, you know, the games that I've played. I may talk about wrestling in the future because I am a wrestling fan. I've got some wrestling projects along the way. I think I've discussed them on Minecraft before. I talked about you know, whether or not and I don't have my map anymore, so I can't tell you if that is even or not. I think that's officially even, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I still have plenty of andesite to go. I have plenty of that pathway to go, and I have plenty of andesite to do it with. But I think I'm going to end the episode here because that's, I think, where I am officially going to be able to call it 15 minutes or so. So thanks so much for watching. Next episode, we are going to I'll meet you back at home, and we'll do another project. I'm not sure what yet, but we'll figure it out along the way. Until next time, I am the Bowmeister, and as always, I have been obediently yours.